Hey y'all, welcome back. I haven't done a sit down video in a while. I also haven't worn my hair half up, half down in a while. So we just have a little clip. And it might be almost the end of January, but we are going to do what I read in December. Let me pull up my Goodreads. Also, the lighting in here might be not great, but that's okay. Also, if you can hear my washer, sorry about that. Books I read in December, starting with The Housemaid's Secret, which was The Housemaid's, the second book. I started it in November and finished it in December. I gave that book 4 stars. It was actually pretty good. I actually really liked the Housemaid series. I thought it was interesting and it had a lot of twists and turns that sometimes you could predict, but sometimes they really came out of left field. The next one I read was The Graham Effect, which is like the spin-off of Off Campus. So it's Gigi, who is Garrett Graham's kid, and then another hockey kid. The book was surprisingly better than I thought. I gave it 4.5 stars. The one line that got me was him calling her and saying, "Use me," and I was like, I'm sorry, run that train back. What? Then I read Faking Christmas by Cindy Steele. This book was low-key horrible. I gave it 1 star. It was basically like about this girl who tells her family that she has a boyfriend, she doesn't, and then this guy ends up helping own this Christmas place that she teaches with. I don't know, it was bad. Then I finished Carnage, the Lord series, the last book. I gave it 5 stars, but I'm gonna be honest, it took me forever to get through this book. Like the Lord series, the first book, Riot ate that up. Sin, loved him. He was everybody says that he was like darker than Riot, and like I understand where they're coming from with that, but I didn't think that Sin was like out of the woodwork. Like I just thought he was just like meh, he's fine. Then the third book was that the club owner, what was his name? I don't remember, but I think that was a club owner. The 4th book was a stepbrother, did not like him. And then this 5th book was about Saint, if I'm correct. And he definitely was a little bit more harsh, I would say, with the Chosen, in the sense of I feel like all of these boys have a like soft spot for these girls, and Saint definitely had like a soft spot for her, but like he also did things to her that weren't out of love, and like not that anything that these boys did always was out of love, but like I feel like sometimes he really like treated her like garbage. But like I also don't know how much of that was because of their dads, because they're like the Carnage brothers, and like Carnage is literally basically hell on earth. Because like he branded her, and I guess Riot technically branded, I guess kind of all of them kind of branded them. Yeah, but she has like a full brand on her hip. Like the brand that they have on their chest, she got on her hip. Where I feel like a lot of the girls had like just the ring that they wore branded on them. I don't know. I though want a book about what's her name? Or what's his name? His Spade brothers are Saint, Hayden, and I don't know what the other guy is, but Hayden, if we get a book on him, I'm excited because that boy is real messed up in the head. Then I read The Game That Breaks Us, which was the third book, which I don't even think that I read the first two. Yeah, definitely did not. And it was horrible. I don't even remember what it was about. I gave it 2 stars. It was a hockey book. Oh, it was a boy who played in the pros, and he was a bad boy and he had bad press, and then they sent him down to college because he got hurt to like get coached by his old coach and kind of clean up his act. Then he starts dating this girl that's like a freshman. And I was like, that's gross. Could we back this train up, please? Thank you. Then I read Winter Solstice, the 4th book, which everybody knows that's the book that me, Caroline, and Leah read as a group. Yeah, it was 3 stars. Then I read Fourth Wing. I ate that thing up. I read that book so fast, I couldn't put it down. I couldn't sleep because I felt obsessed with the book. I don't even know what to say about that book. Like, it was so good. And okay, Violet is kind of an idiot, but you kind of just have to get past it. But like, I don't know, the writing just really grabs you in. I was obsessed. I gave it 5 stars. And then I read Fall Boys, which is Hellbent, which is by Penelope Douglas, and everybody was raving about it. They're like, if you liked Devil's Night, you'll like Fall Boys, and I did not. And I loved Devil's Night, so I'm like, I don't know. Then I read Maybe Now by Colleen Hoover, which was the 2nd book of Maybe, which is about the boy who's deaf in Sydney. And honestly, the only reason why I read it was because I was like, meh, I read the first one. Might as well read the second one. I just don't like Colleen Hoover. Then I read Yellowface, which I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. It was actually pretty good. I gave it 3 stars. It was basically about this writer who basically steals this girl's writing. But then I read Between Two Strangers. I gave it 4 stars, which this was... Oh, this one was about a girl who's like hardcore struggling in the art industry, and she ends up getting a lump sum of money from this guy who died, and she has no idea who he is, and she doesn't know why she's getting all this money, and so she's trying to figure it out because he's married and has kids, and so like normally you'd think that it would give it to his family, and then she like realizes like all of these events lead up to her getting this money. It was actually really good. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. New content is out every Monday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Sorry, it's taking me 8 years to upload videos. I don't know why, but my Wi-Fi literally sucks. So, love that. But, yeah. Bye, y'all.